working at a firm suing Fortune 500 companies for employment discrimination, I thought, well, I'll just use the tools that I had developed in the employment discrimination context as a civil rights lawyer and apply them to criminal justice reform and work with others to root out racial bias wherever it might rear its ugly head in the criminal justice system. But by the time I left the ACLU, I come to suspect that I was wrong about the criminal justice system. It's not just another institution in our society infected with racial bias, but a different beast entirely. That mass incarceration of poor people of color now operates as a fully comprehensive and well-disguised system of racial control analogous to Jim Crow. I state my basic thesis in the introduction where I write, what has changed since the collapse of Jim Crow has less to do with the basic structure of our society than the language we use to justify it. In the era of colorblindness, it's no longer socially permissible to use race explicitly as a justification for discrimination, exclusion, and social contempt. So we don't. Rather than rely on race, we use our criminal justice system to label people of color criminals and then engage in all the practices we supposedly left behind. Today, it is perfectly legal to discriminate against criminals in nearly all the ways it was once legal to discriminate against African Americans. Once you're labeled a felon, the old forms of discrimination, employment discrimination, housing discrimination, denial of the right to vote, exclusion from jury service, are suddenly legal. As a criminal, you have scarcely more rights and arguably less respect than a black man living in Alabama at the height of Jim Crow. We have not ended racial caste in America, we have merely redesigned it.